Swift decided that her Eras tour will ever come to Asia. So somewhere around 2023, 2022, end of 2022, our Singapore Sports Hub Committee actually decided that we're going to turn the Sport Hub into a place where marquee events like this will happen. And early 2023, they went all out to US to court Taylor Swift. And you need to know that there is huge foresight, because at that point of time, we know that Taylor Swift is big, okay? But, we didn't know the Eras tour is going to be so big. So they actually went ahead and, more importantly, actually talked to her agents and said, I know you haven't firmed up your plans for Asia, but if you choose to come to Asia, we would like to do business with you. So that was already a huge foresight to book her in advance. Now, what do we do to get her to come is even more interesting. These are the things we do. Of course, everybody say, Singapore, you rich, right? You throw money at her, that's why, right? No, it wasn't that easy, People are billionaires. Her net worth is 1.1 or 1.2 billion, right? A couple of millions of dollars are nothing to her. Of course, it does help. We throw, I was told that, rumors around 2 to 3 million USD or so, those are very notional. But more importantly, what we did was we went ahead. So imagine right now there's a long queue, you are queue number 1. That's exactly what we did. We even sent Minister Edwin Tong over there to discuss with our agent, right? So I don't think other countries are smart enough to send a minister-grade negotiator over there, right? So things we do, right? Huge foresight to know that. And we actually then presented ourselves with a very nice infrastructure. We have Sports Hub, a huge indoor stadium. If you watch other concerts, which I watch online right now, a lot of places are open air, There was once Taylor Swift had to perform in the rain, I kid you not, and strum the guitar in the rain. And she was amazing, right? She's just spotting and will do it. But it wasn't easy. But Sports Hub, you actually could actually do an indoor, indoor event, right? So that's pretty amazing. I think Singapore being famous for security and safety also helped a lot in drawing Taylor Swift in as well. The ability to have huge amount of people coming in suddenly into Singapore, okay, and then get out, okay, which our transport hub in Singapore Airlines and Changi Airport is a great way to fly and great way to arrive and things like that. All this helped tremendously as well. I think government grants does help. STB came out and support with some government grants, rumored to be in the low millions, okay. That does help, but I don't think that is enough. Taylor Swift is a billionaire, right? I think she's rumored that net worth is worth 1.1 or 1.2 billion dollars. So a couple of, kacang putih type of grants, I don't think matters as much. But what truly matters is that we are first in the queue, talking to her, persuading her. Then on top of that, we present Singapore safe, secure, great infrastructure, indoor stadium. You may not know, but there are places where Taylor Swift had to perform and there was a huge downfall and she was totally drenched and she got to go on with her show playing her guitar, right? So that is a big plus that we have Sports Hub to be able to do that. On top of that, we have all the connectivity from Southeast Asia globally as well into Singapore Changi Airport and pull out easily. I think that's a great attraction as well. So all this is a huge plus. Plus on top of that, Singapore has a huge Swiftie fan base. So all this comes about as a huge plus to Taylor Swift. Why would she not come? Why would she not want to do this exclusively for us? The last on the foresight part on the negotiator is that they actually negotiated for her to arrive in Singapore at the tail end of her Asia tour. We did not do it in the middle, we did not do it in the beginning, we do it at tail end because we booked for 3 days. And because it's at the tail end, she could easily extend for another 2 or 3 days, which she did. So total, we have 6 days. if I'm not wrong, 6 days is the longest she ever performed in a city. So this is great foresight and great insight by our Singapore government, and we should be very proud of them. As a result, 60,000 seats were booked one night, for 6 consecutive at 300,000 tickets, that's pretty amazing, right? So the total uplift to the economy is rumored to be $500 million. $500 million. Hotels booking are up many times. All the ticketing to all the tourist attraction was up by 20 times or so. These are pretty amazing numbers, right? We call this in economics positive externality, and it's truly amazing that one lady, one tour can have such a huge impact to a city economy. And it is estimated that she alone in this Eras tour in Singapore will lift up Singapore GDP by a quarter point in this quarter. That's truly amazing, right? It's truly amazing. So, of course, now in hindsight, right? In hindsight, Indonesia, Philippines, Hong Kong, and Thailand all see that, wow, Taylor Swift has such huge tourism draw and local economy uplift. They all want her, right? And they realize that we have locked her out of all these places, and she has to perform exclusively in Singapore. Of course, they are all not happy. Well, you know what I want to say? If you guys are so good, you could have done the same thing as Singapore. Don't tell me a few $1 million you all cannot afford, right? Your countries are as rich, maybe even more rich than Singapore in terms of total GDP.